Hello, hello. Welcome back to Smart AF, the show where we cut through the noise and give you the facts straight up. Investment scams in 2025 are not the old school. Your great uncle was a secret monarch who left you millions, and all you have to do is pay a small release fee level of nonsense. Scammers have evolved, the tools have evolved, and the tricks have become so sleek that people who consider themselves financially careful are getting caught in traps they never saw coming. These scams hide behind polished websites, smooth talking mentors, and fake trading dashboards that look more convincing than some real ones. The scary part is that everything feels legitimate until it is not. I want to walk you through how these modern scams work, because the danger is not that people are gullible. The real danger is that the scams are engineered to feel safe. They use psychology, urgency, fake credibility, and in some cases, artificial intelligence to create the illusion of a guaranteed opportunity. They know exactly how to pull the strings that make anyone think, why not give it a try? It sounds reasonable. That is the moment the trap snaps shut. Think of this episode as a reality check, not a fear session. I am not here to scare you. I am here to make you scam proof. I want you to know how these schemes disguise themselves, why they spread so fast, and how you can spot the red flags before your money disappears into a digital black hole. Once you understand the pattern, it becomes almost impossible for these people to fool you. So let us begin with the most common promise: fast returns with absolutely no risk. If someone tells you that you can double your money in a month, you are not looking at an investment. You are looking at bait. Real investing takes time, volatility, patience, and uncertainty. Scammers remove all of that because certainty is the hook. They want you excited and relaxed enough to deposit before you ask real questions. And this is exactly how we ended up with some of the wildest global scams of 2025. One of the biggest examples was the deepfake Elon Musk AI trading bot scam. People saw what looked like Elon Musk promoting a magical automated crypto bot that would turn $250 into thousands. The videos were everywhere on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. The problem? The videos were not real. The voice was fake, the face was fake, the bot was fake, and the profits were fake. As soon as people deposited money, the platform locked withdrawals and vanished. At the same time, there was the Dubai Luxury Trading Club scam sweeping across Europe and the Middle East. The creators filmed themselves in rented Lamborghinis, penthouse Airbnbs, and fake trading floors, claiming they were making weekly returns from Forex and crypto. Victims paid thousands for exclusive membership to the club. There was no trading, there was no club. It was just one long lifestyle photo shoot funded by victims' deposits. There was also the AI Wealth Accelerator scam in North America. This one claimed to have artificial intelligence that could predict market movements with 92% accuracy. Investors were shown fake dashboards and fake payouts until the entire thing collapsed, wiping out over $80 million. When the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has to step in, you know it was not just a simple scam. It was a full-blown Ponzi scheme with a futuristic costume. And then there are the fake influencer collaborations. This year, scammers began cloning the voices of real financial influencers and using their faces in fake ads promoting crypto tokens, NFT drops, and AI coin pre-sales. Some of the largest creators publicly had to tell people that they had never endorsed any of it. The scammers were using artificial intelligence to turn trusted personalities into marketing puppets. One of the more creative scams came from Europe, where a company claimed to sell fractional shares in luxury European properties. The photos were stunning, the rental returns were guaranteed, and the websites looked like a real high-end investment fund. The catch? The properties did not exist. The photos were generated by artificial intelligence, and the rental income people received came directly from the deposits of new victims. It was a beautifully designed illusion. And if you think scammers stopped at copying influencers, think again. Investigators in 2025 uncovered entire networks of fake news websites that looked like BBC, Bloomberg, or CNBC. They published AI-written articles that promoted specific investment platforms. People trusted them because the layout and branding looked professional. But the journalists did not exist, the data was fake, and the platforms being promoted were scams. Now let us bring this closer to home. We also saw pump and dump scams across multiple countries, where scammers impersonated business leaders in fake ads and pulled investors into WhatsApp and Telegram groups. The groups hyped up low-value stocks, The scammers bought low and sold high, and the victims were left holding the losses. Even major banks like ANZ had to warn customers about professional looking emails, impersonating real staff, pushing fake bond products. When fraudsters start copying trusted brands, no one is safe without awareness. So, how do you protect yourself in 2025? You slow down, you verify, you ask questions, you treat your money the way you want everyone else to treat it. If someone calls themselves a financial coach or expert, check if they are registered with your country's financial regulator. If they are not listed, their advice should not get anywhere near your savings. Then look at withdrawals. Real platforms make withdrawals easy. Fake platforms make excuses. They will tell you withdrawals are temporarily paused and you're manually processed or under internal review. Your money should not need special permission to come back to you. Pay close attention to the tone. If someone shows you a lifestyle instead of explaining how the investment works, that is not a mentor. That is a content creator fishing for deposits. If they rush you, pressure you, or guilt trip you, you are not being offered an opportunity. You are being herded. You do not need to be a finance expert to protect yourself. You just need to slow down, question boldly, and trust your own intelligence more than someone else's confidence. These scammers rely on speed. They rely on panic. They rely on the fantasy of overnight wealth. Once you stop the momentum, the illusion falls apart. Your money deserves better than a stranger with Wi-Fi claiming they cracked the code to instant wealth. That suddenly activates only after you pay them $999. At that point, even your lost great-great-great-uncle emailing you from his Hotmail account about releasing your inheritance feels more honest. That's it for today's episode of Smart AF. And remember, making informed decisions is your right, so before you believe the hype, get Smart AF. See you soon. Thanks for listening. Do you know someone that can use this info? Please, share this video with them. If you found this interesting, a thumbs up and subscribe would be awesome. And tap that bell so you never miss an update.